Good morning, YouTube. It's another Daddy Devotional day. I'm back to a daily vlog. Today is going to be a pretty good day because I am going to help with the Unstuck conference today. I'll explain more about what that is when we get there, so you'll have more context. But one of the questions that I get a lot is, what gear do I use when I edit, when I film? So excuse the mess, but I want to try to walk through some of it right now. Excuse my voice too, man, because I'm still just waking up. The camera that I'm shooting on, you guys can see that, is the Sony RX100 Mark IV. That's the camera that I switched over to literally when Aubrey was born. The video, basically the day she was born, I switched over to this as a vlogging camera. But I shot her birthing video on this Canon 60D. Shout out to Roger Melvin for hooking me up with that. Also have a wide angle lens right here. I think it's a 10 to 22 millimeter right here. Canon f3.5, I want to say. And then this is my nifty 50 right here, f1.8. Then I have like a microphone and then a bunch of batteries and stuff like that. This is really crazy, but like I'm still editing on an old Apple rig. Forgive the mess. This is not even like a real setup. That's where I store all of the footage. So all my footage is either here or on another hard drive. Those are my tripods that I use. I use this one for small desk purposes, so it's very, very small, or sometimes in the car. This is the one I primarily use, but it's not like my fave. It's kind of cheap, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it costs like $10 or something like that. But this is the one I love, man. This is the Joby Gorilla Pod. So like if I'm really doing something serious like today, I'll be using this. And then I have that tripod, which I use to shoot videos when I'm sitting down. I have a monopod over there. That's an external screen that I use sometimes when I'm trying to, I mean, that's really it, man. Like, it's really not as deep as you would think. Oh, this is my idea book. That's the book that basically houses all of my, like, so if I'm out, like, randomly, I'll just begin to jot down ideas about videos that I want to do. So there's a whole bunch of ideas that are in there that are, like, scheduled for later months because I just want to kind of build momentum, have a couple of collabs coming with other YouTubers, and I'm really excited about that. In fact, in June, I'm headed down to a YouTube conference in Anaheim, so I can't wait to vlog that for you guys. But right now, I need to go wake up the family because we're supposed to be out of here, like, yeah. My gym clothes because the conference is all the way in Oxnard. I'm in Monrovia, so you're looking at like an hour and a half, almost 2 hour drive for me. So I know that when I come home tonight, I'm not going to want to work out if I come home first and then try to go back to the gym. So basically when I leave the conference, I'm going straight to the gym and then coming back home. I think the smartest thing you can do is know yourself and like be honest with yourself. Like most of the time when we quit doing things, we see it before it happens. Like we know we're getting ready to quit and we know the triggers that cause us to quit. The best thing you can do is prepare yourself ahead of time to fight against the triggers. So if you know that you're not a morning person, it doesn't really make sense to stay up late. Because if you stay up late knowing that you're not going to want to get up in the morning, then when you're late to work or late to class, then there's nobody's fault but your own. Caleb. Good morning, Papa. Good morning. Is that my big boy? Oh, Dad. Oh, it's so rough in these streets. May I? Thank you, sir. I don't know Mommy's good morning song, so I'm gonna sing my own. On my own. Say hi.
Where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the sky is not cloudy, the sky is not cloudy, the sky is not cloudy all day.
Hey. Hey, say bye to baby sister again. Just a kiss. Bye, sweet pea. You feel better now? All right, we're in the car. You ready? Hey, you ready? She's not ready. So the plan is now that I'm dropping him off at daycare, and somebody else is actually going to be picking him up because I will be on my way to Oxnard and won't be getting back till late tonight. So this is a slightly different routine, driving in a different car, and it's okay though. It's all right. So let's get it done. Here I am, Home Depot. Out here in Oxnard, and got to pick up some gaffer's tape before we get going. I'm extremely late. I was supposed to be out here at 1. It's 4:30 right about now. So I gotta hurry up. But the good thing is I'm already out here in Oxnard, so should not be a problem. Grabbing this gaffer's tape and getting on. So as it turns out, I came all the way to Home Depot in Oxnard, and the only place they have gaffer's tape, the only Home Depots that have gaffer's tape are in the valley. So, now I'm off to Guitar Center. I'm trying to figure out, when did gaffer's tape start costing $20 a roll? That's crazy. Yeah. Hey, since when does gaffer's tape cost $20,000?
Oh, you found some.
Check 1 2 2 1 2. Can I tell you guys a funny story about this table?
Yeah.
Last year, or the last time we were here, I changed my son's diaper on that table.
Is this what this mark is from right here?
No. Deanna, would you like to say anything?
I'm pretty sure these walkie-talkies are not going to be very
Why?
much used.
Why?
Everybody's going to be in the same room for the most part.
For people who don't know, she is the first person that I've ever liked that had a jerk mouth, and I love it.
Listen, I am kind. I am smart.
It is currently 5:42. Everything starts at 7, right? 7 o'clock. So they have this thing called Manly Hands. It's a massage company that is going to be here. And it'll be very interesting. Okay, so explain to me what Manly Hands is.
Manly Hands Experience is a complete mobile spa. We come to you wherever you are. We do full body massages, back massages, mani and pedis, food, drinks. We bring everything you can think of for a spa. You can bring it to your doorstep, to your home, to your office, or to your women's conference.
I love it. Okay, let me ask this question. Okay, So they announced this at church, right? They were like, we're gonna have manly hands. And you saw every husband go, what? So like, has there ever been an incident where somebody's been like, the husband's like, you're not gonna have no manly hand touching you?
Oh yeah, I've gotten clients that book us, and a few days before, or the day before, the day of, the husband will call back and cancel it.
Whoa! Well, everybody's coming tonight because of y'all. I'm just letting you know that right now. Watch this. Hey, who y'all here to see? Who y'all here for?
Devon.
No, you're not.
Oh, okay.
What you here right now for?
Oh, my massage. Don't go Devon.
Huh? This is going on the internet. Cause, huh?
Manly hand.
Yeah. I'm saying you showed up to the women's conference early so that a man could touch on you. That's the way it's gonna read on the bottom of the screen.
Dang.
Let me tell you the irony about us being in this room tonight. The irony in us being in this room tonight, a year ago, so right now it is May 5th, it's Cinco de Mayo, 2016. But in January of 2015, we were in this same room for our church leadership offsite. Like 100 of the leaders get together for a weekend and basically we plan out the next year and talk about vision. I have been coming to the leadership offsite for some time. Last year was the craziest year because it was the year that they announced to the church that I was gonna become assistant pastor. And I just remember that moment when they announced it. I can't explain it, man. Like, I was a ball full of nerves. I didn't know how people were gonna receive it. I mean, there are so many people inside the church who are wise and established and great. And essentially I was being asked to step into a position of leadership that was a little scary. And what was so great about it was the people at my church were so encouraging. And it literally felt like I was being surrounded by family. So for the last year, every day I wake up nervous. Every day I wake up wondering if I'm failing as a pastor. And in some areas I am. Some areas I guess I'm not. But coming back to this room reminds me that like there was a starting point. Like there was a set time that I started. And it's only been a year. And I can spend this time looking back at the past year at all the places I failed, or I can look at the last year and go, wow, look what God did in a year. So I'm nowhere near where I'm supposed to be as a pastor, and I don't think anybody's expecting that. But I can say that looking back in this past year, it's giving me hope for the future. That if God can do what he did in these past 12, 13, 14 months, imagine what he can do in the next 12, 13, 14 years. When were you born?
1996.
19 when?
96.
My freshman year of high school.
That's real.
So you're about 37. Oh, I'm sorry. Freshman
Good
year.
night.
Sorry, 33.
Good night. remember these.
33. I'm at 33.
If these two end up missing, you know exactly why. 4:37. So I left the conference. I'm on my way to the gym, and like I'm hungry, and I was gonna stop by some place to eat, and I realized that I can't stop at any fast food joints. So look where I am. Let's go see what we can eat. I just had an idea. Hold on. Now to hop back on the freeway and get to this gym. I'm here at the gym. It's 11 o'clock. I I can't even begin to express to you guys how unmotivated I am right now. I shouldn't say unmotivated. I want to be here, but I am just not at full strength, man. Like, I'm in the parking lot and I'm dressed, but my mind is just, my body is tired. I'm gonna knock this out. Man, oh man. If I could only express to you how bad I don't want to do this. But somehow, someway, let's go do this. Okay. Had to cut the workout short. Was just about done with my mile. Got a text from my wife. Aubrey's still not feeling well. So it looks like we'll probably be going to urgent care tonight. So, thought the day was gonna be over, but apparently not. Hey man, it's the life of a dad, yo. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in for today's episode. Remember, in everything that you do, keep God numero uno. Don't you worry, Aubrey gonna be all right. We're gonna pray her on out of this thing.